Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're going to be discussing a little topic called Keychain or Pocket EDC. So stay tuned. Okay, so before we really get into this, first we got to discuss what is Pocket or Keychain EDC. First off, that's going to mean what do you carry in your pockets every day? The EDC being everyday carry. The other thing is going to be keychain, right? What do you carry on your keychain that helps you be prepared for things that come about in your life every day? Now, I've heard a lot of people, I've talked to people, they're like, oh, I can't carry that much stuff. That seems like it's a big hassle. I'm going to rearrange the camera. I'm going to show you the couple of keychains that I carry, show you what I carry in my pockets, and to show you why you could very easily be prepared for lots of different little things that come about every day, and it not being inconvenient, heavy, or bulky, or anything like that, right? It's a very simple process, very easy thing to do, and once you get in the habit, you will find that you will not leave your house without this stuff. I promise you that. Once you get yourself in the habit, I mean, every time I'm leaving the house, I'm hitting the pockets, hitting the keychains, hit this, grabbing my bag, and just as a point, what I'm not discussing is the EDC bag, right? This is a new one I've been testing out for the past couple of months. I like it. It's a really good bag. Has basically what you would consider a survival bag, a bug out bag, a car emergency bag. You can carry everything that you could possibly encounter in one of these. But what we're just discussing today is what can you have in your pockets and on you at all times in most places to keep you prepared. Alright, so let me back the camera up and we'll get started on that. So as I'm standing here now, you're probably thinking, this guy looks like he only has a set of keys and a Leatherman on it, right? Well, you couldn't be more wrong. I mean, even by looking at me like this, it almost looks like I really have nothing with me. But this pocket, I do have my Samsung, Zippo, EDC light. Next pocket, I keep my vape, and don't worry, I am sticking to the doctor's order. There is 0 nicotine in this. I have been nicotine free now for about 2 weeks. Yay! Pocket knife, CRKT Hisatsu. This is currently in testing and review, and so far, this thing is amazing. Wallet, Maxpedition, and keychain with extra EDC items. Now what I'll do is I'll rearrange the camera and then we'll discuss each and every one of these. Oh, last but not least, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, Justifier EDC net. Alright, let me rearrange the camera, we'll discuss each item. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now let's just discuss, we'll start with what's in my pockets, or what's on around my waist and stuff like that. As you probably noticed through me spinning around, it looked like I pretty much almost had nothing on me. So obviously nothing that I'm carrying is bulky, weighing my pants down, or anything like that. So things that I have in my pocket, yes, I vape, so that's always going to be in one of them. The Maxpedition wallet, I have had this now for, man, it could almost be 3 years, and the condition of it has just been outstanding. I mean, there's been some other wallets and stuff that I want, but for it's kind of hard to go buy another one when the one you have still is in such incredible shape. Now, I used to keep, and I took it and I have a minimalist wallet that I also wear from time to time, but the was a credit card knife and the Ready Man, it's like a preparedness thing. It had a whole bunch of different like fish hooks and saw and stuff like that for the outdoors. That's currently sitting in a minimalist wallet that I have, but I found that I really like the minimalist style wallets, but there's just so often that it doesn't carry everything that I need. So this has been outstanding. I mean, really the only wear, this is mostly just pocket lint that you're seeing. That's how good a quality that is. The CRKT Hisatsu always have to have a pocket knife. This just has to be the flavor of the month. This always changes. At least monthly, sometimes a little bit longer. But this is always my #1 concern when leaving the house, because cutting tools are extremely important. Zippo, because they are fun, and because having something to be able to start fires with easily is important. I got this in a random customer giveaway from Firebox Stoves. Haven't owned one in years. I am going to get me a Ranger band to put around here to hopefully keep the fuel from evaporating as quickly, because we all know that happens with Zippos. But really cool. They're extremely durable and they're fun to play with, right? Thorfire TG06. I've done the review on this. I just haven't finished editing and posting it. But having a flashlight on you is extremely handy for many, many different reasons. Of course, a phone for communication. And then, of course, having a fixed blade, especially one made by Justifier Knives, always comes in handy because it can do more than your pocket knife. It is going to be more durable and quicker to deploy than a pocket knife, right? Because all you got to do is pull. You don't have to flick or push or do anything. So having one of these is incredibly helpful. Now, when it comes to the keychain, you're going to see here one that I have two keychains. So I have two slightly different setups, only because this is for my car. The other one is for my wife's car. Since I don't drive hers nearly as often, I keep most of the stuff that I would need on my keychain. Alright, this is the key for my car, and obviously a multi-tool is extremely handy, so I have the Leatherman Squirt and I keep those two together. I had to switch to this style of setup for my keychains because I've always kept my keys like this in my back pocket, and having that big of a key fob or car key made that a bit impossible. So I use the Night Eyes S-Beaner. I would just hook that on, and then when I'm leaving the house I take that off, click it to the front belt loop, put these in my pocket. Now, as far as the keychain goes, the Lumatop Worm. I just got this in a giveaway from Terra Fanatic. Cool little light, only had it a couple days, but I think it's going to be extremely handy and extremely awesome. The Doohickey by Night Eyes, right? You got a little pry bar, bottle opener, a couple of different little wrenches, and obviously I like it because it has a little carabiner attachment, and then some measuring tools on it. The Kershaw little multi-tool, you got the bottle opener, sort of like a little pry bar and or screwdrivers. That came out of the Kershaw camp kit. I've got my Oath Keeper's keychain from Valor's Mark, because I like to support veteran-owned and small businesses, and so this is one of the things that came from them. I have a few more. P38 can opener, because always good in a survival situation to be able to open cans and stuff, or other things if you don't. This was the dog tag from my last dog, Satchel. Awesome little dude. Little, I say little, he was 85 pounds, but he was one of the coolest dogs ever. Died a couple of years ago. And the Spyderco. Gotta love the bug knife series because they are small, compact, take a razor sharp edge, and obviously small enough to go many different places. Keychain made out of paracord from the Friendly Swede. So you also have extra cordage and a different kind of carabiner to attach stuff if you needed to. Use the paracord for something else. Another one from the Friendly, I don't know why I keep saying family. Friendly Swede. Just different type of paracord, or different color of paracord. Got the Gerber Shard, you know, you got nail puller, pry bar, can opener, you know, type screwdrivers, type functions. So, you know, very close to having a multi-tool. Nicor tube, geared for battle, from Valor's Mark as well. And then, of course, just the keys. I don't keep as much on this because it's not very often that I drive my wife's car, but I like to have a little something on me just in case, because if not, I always have my EDC bag that has redundancies out the rear end, right? So primarily, I mean, if you can look, all of this can keep you prepared for most everything that you would need in an everyday situation, not a survival, not a SHTF situation or anything like that. This is simply things that you need to do every day and ways to make them easier, and that you could get things done quicker and or help other people. People regularly come to me when they need, especially a knife, because they always know I'm going to have one. But other types of gear, you know, people know if they come to me, I can help them out. So it's good to be that way, because now people know who they can depend on. But it's not bulky, it's not inconvenient, it's not heavy, right? I mean, it could get, if you really wanted to get crazy and started adding all kinds of stuff. But this is going to cover almost everything that you would need every day. Keeps you prepared for life, right, in general. And it's very easy to do and very affordable. Now, unless you have the money to just go out and buy everything at once, buying 1 or 2 things a month, within a couple of months, you have everything that you need. And you don't have to keep switching it out. I do, because I test and review gear. But, you know, you can get better quality stuff. You can get more expensive stuff if you wanted to, spending a little more money if you only plan on buying one in your life. So it's all up to you. But I highly encourage you that if you are not carrying stuff in your pockets every day, if you do not have a keychain carry, I encourage you to do so. It will help you out tremendously. And as I have shown many people that I have gotten to start carrying knives that never have before, you don't realize how much you use it and how much you need it until after you start having it on you all the time. It wasn't until I started carrying a flashlight every day in my pocket that I realized how extremely convenient having a flashlight in your pocket is. Before, I just always had one in the bag. So even I was learning through this process. Oh, and a couple things I do keep around my neck. This one is from Valor's Mark as well. Virtuous, Integris, Veritas. And then I got this from, you know, custom dog tag from Jasmine's Military Shop. Me and Baby Glock both got one. I just like wearing them both together to show that I'm supporting 2 different businesses. Alright, well guys, hopefully this will help you become more prepared for your daily life and for events that happen around you. And if you notice there's not a firearm yet, I am still waiting to get my paperwork back from my concealed carry class. Or I've taken the class, I've submitted the paperwork, just waiting to get the permit now. So as soon as that comes back, you will see a firearm in here, because as of now I still open carry a firearm. Not as often as I need to, but I do. But I don't consider it part of my EDC yet, because I don't do it every day. But once I can conceal it legally, you will see it here. Alright guys, in the meantime, be prepared, have fun, and start EDCing.